This past weekend, Republican Senator Rick Scott went down to Naples, Florida, his home state, obviously, where he, of course, is running for re-election to his Senate seat. And in his rally, he didn't just go after the Democrats, of course, the people on the other side of the ticket from him. He decided to take a few shots at his own Republican Party, which, of course, only underscores the fact that the media has been completely ignoring the fact that Republicans have been fighting one another for almost a full year and a half now, and that infighting has not stopped. In fact, Republicans are tearing each other apart. So here is what Rick Scott had to say in his little hate rally down there in South Florida. In the Senate, there's two dictatorships. There's a McConnell dictatorship on the Republican side, and then there's a Schumer dictatorship. We have no input, so this idea that we're all supposed to represent our states is not working. If we overwhelm them, the Democrats, in absentee ballots and early voting and on election day, if we do that, we're going to have the White House, we're going to have the Senate, and hopefully when we do, we'll have new Republican leader from Florida. Because, of course, the freezing Mitch McConnell announced earlier this year that at the end of this year, he was stepping down from his leadership role in the Senate, and Rick Scott wants that job so bad he can taste it. And, of course, we knew that because after the 2022 election, he ran for the leadership of the Senate and promptly lost. In fact, he got shellacked because apparently the rest of the Republicans in the Senate absolutely hate him. And it's not just that he lost, it's that he lost so bad that he also lost his role as the head of the National Republican Senatorial Committee, which is the fundraising arm of the Republicans in the Senate. And part of the reason why he lost that, of course, is because while he was running it, they misplaced millions of dollars that he was never able to account for. Imagine that, Rick Scott running something that mishandles money, right? Weird. Totally out of character for him. No. This guy is corrupt as hell. I'm not saying he stole money from Republicans by any means, but it's always weird that there's always weird accounting things happening when Rick Scott is in charge of something. But the bigger issue here, of course, is that we have seen the Republican infighting in the House of Representatives for a year and a half. We have seen Republicans since the 2022 election as well, fighting each other in the Senate, led by Rick Scott, unsuccessfully, I might add. But the media is not talking about it anymore, right? Like, why suddenly do y'all not care that all of these Republicans are at each other's throats, that Marjorie Taylor Greene almost fought Lauren Boebert on the House floor? Those seem like important issues. Those seem like issues that show the childish nature of these Republicans that we have in government. They can't even get along with each other, not even to mention the way they are with people on the opposite side of the political aisle. But if they can't even get along with each other, it's not because there's dictatorships on both sides. It's because you're an a-hole that only wants to cause chaos, and it's the chaos you cause that prevents you from doing anything for your state. It's not because you don't have a voice. It's because you've chosen to use your voice to just stir up the pot instead of actually getting things done. America's Lawyer has launched its own YouTube channel. Now, this channel, of course, is still in its early phases of development, but you can help grow it by subscribing. Just go to youtube.com/TheAmericasLawyer, and you'll get all of the great content from Mike Papantonio and myself that we produce every single week.